Hello, 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 everyone. I am just sharing to a few places. How y'all doing out there? I know I'm kind of early tonight, right? Tell me where y'all are watching from. You know how I do. Let's see. One second. We are talking about suicide prevention today. I'm just sharing to a few places so that we can come on in and talk about it for a second. Very serious. September is Suicide Prevention Month, and I kind of wanted to just talk about it for a moment. It's a topic that's kind of near and dear to my heart for more than one reason. Um, and we'll get to it in just a second. I'm just sending a few messages to a few people so we can share where y'all watching from today. What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Okay, there we go. Someone, I am just sharing to a few places, guys, and I forgot to go live on Instagram, so gotta get that done real quick. And so let's see, we'll go live here as well. They may or not be able to see me very well, but hey, we're gonna rock with it tonight. So I know I'm early, right? Normally I'm kind of after 9. Well, I'm really not talking about sex tonight because I am talking about something else that's dear to my heart. My show and my cause is all about sex, love, and relationships. And I feel like I would be, remiss if I did not talk about National Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month. And this is a topic that a lot of people share in their concern and grief and all of those different type of things. So I wanted to kind of bring y'all in. If you've never watched with me before, thank you for watching tonight. But my name is Candy J. I am a certified clinical sexologist and relationship coach through the American Colleges of Sexology and Dr. Rachel Institute. I help people who want to foster better communication in their relationships, their marriages, work through infidelity, rekindle the passion in their relationships, put the oohs and ahs back into their relationships. And then I help postpartum mothers and their significant others navigate through that delicate time when you're just having a baby. And dealing with all of the feelings and emotions that you have. And then my other niche is, y'all know I'm a former educator. The love of my life are teenagers and how to explore their sexuality in a healthy way. I was the one that they came to talk about almost everything. So I've heard it all. I've seen it all. And one of the things that makes me a great coach and a great counselor is the fact that not only have I gotten the education and gotten the training, but I've been through almost every single thing that is my specialty and my niche. So tonight I just wanted to talk about September and suicide prevention and awareness, and just kind of talk to you about some of the warning signs and then how you can help. Because a lot of times we feel helpless, right? People go through things and sometimes you're just not sure how to assist them, and so we wind up not assisting them, running away from it, and that's not okay. We have to be a community. We have to be have a tribe of people that when we fall down, they help us get up. And we all need support in some type of way, in some fashion, right? So a lot of times people feel trapped, and they're trapped in this unbearable pain. So I can think about, if you've ever been trapped, just drop me your favorite emoji right now. If you've ever felt trapped, like you've had this pain, you've lost someone, and the grief seems like it's so hard to bear because you can't seem to want to live without them. You know what I mean? And so that's what I mean when you're trapped in your feelings. And this, I know that many people that I've talked to have gone through a divorce. Drop me your favorite emoji if you've gone through a divorce, and you can relate to what I'm talking about. And so some people deal with it in one way, and others go to that deep, dark place and they don't come out of it, right? And so, if you have someone that's around you that has talked about feeling trapped, or talked about in this unbearable pain, the loss of a child, there are so many different scenarios that I could go through, that people think about suicide for. Talk about being a burden to others. If you have ever talked to someone that may have thought about suicide, a lot of times they will talk about, I don't want to be a burden on you. I sat next to someone that would always say, and I knew it in the back of my head, and I had to open my mouth and talk to her, because she would always say, I just don't want to be a burden on anybody. I feel like, somebody's gonna have to take care of me, and all of these type of things. So drop me your favorite emoji if you have known anybody that spoke like that. That they were such a burden on someone, and then they always felt like, man, I'm trapped in this situation. These are some warning signs for you. Giving away prized possessions. A friend of mine had an uncle that committed suicide, and right before he committed suicide, he gave away every car that he had. He signed over the deed to his house. And they thought, okay, is he sick? Has something happened where he's terminally ill? What's going on? That he's giving all away his prized possessions. No, he was putting out the warning signs that he was ready to leave this earth, and that's exactly what he did. And so these are just, I'm not telling you that all of these things are spot on and these people are going to commit suicide or thinking about committing suicide. I'm just giving you some of the warning signs. Increasing the use of alcohol or drugs. We may not think certain things are very harmful, but when in excess, right? If we do things in moderation, have a glass of wine socially, that's fine. Have 10 glasses of wine, then add 2 shots of vodka and a pink panties, or whatever the case may be, and that's an everyday occurrence. That's excessive. So there's something going on. There's a stressor there, right? So drop me another emoji if you've ever felt like, okay, maybe alcohol and drugs are the answer at this moment, or somebody that you've seen the signs of them deteriorating because now they're using heroin, or now they're using crack cocaine, or now they're using alcohol to mend their broken heart, right? Or deal with whatever's going on in their life. I had an uncle that he got into a car accident, and after that car accident, he wasn't the same. So he just started drinking and drinking and drinking. And then he started having those conversations about, being a burden to other people. So just some warning signs, guys. If they're acting anxious and agitated all the time, or behaving in a reckless manner, they fighting somebody at the drop of a dime. It don't matter what somebody says, they can always, that's their trigger right there. Whatever it is, they're agitated. They're ready to fight. Could be a warning sign. Sleeping too little or sleeping too much. Now we all know that everybody, we get tired sometimes, yes, and you might want to sleep a few days to recover from everything that's going on around you. And sometimes I need a vacation from my vacation. Sometimes I got some things on my plate that I haven't been able to rest. That's different. But I'm talking about excessively. All they want to do, they come home, they go to sleep. Or they stay up all night long, all the time, because they can't sleep, because they have insomnia, because there's all these things going on in their head. So if you're just joining me tonight, I am talking about how to help someone with suicidal thoughts, and right now we're just talking about some of the warning signs of someone committing suicide, because this is September is National Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month. So I'm trying to bring awareness to this very volatile issue. Withdrawing or feeling isolated, if they always want to be by themselves. And I'm not talking about just our regular introverts. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about all of a sudden, all they want to do is be by themselves. All of a sudden, they used to be, this outgoing person in the life of the party, and now they've gone back in and they've retreated from everybody, and you're looking for them and they don't answer the phone. They send you straight to voicemail. You guys used to Google Duo all the time. You guys used to FaceTime all the time. And now he or she keeps declining. These are warning signs. Showing rage or talking about seeking revenge. I had a friend that her ex-husband did her very, very wrong. Very wrong. And she was sinking into that depression, and then she decided that she wanted to talk about getting revenge on him all the time. But it wasn't really talking about getting revenge on him, because that was just the outwardly thing that she was saying with her lips. What she was saying was, I'm upset. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't feel like I could live without him. Why would he do these to me this way? I don't want to be here. I don't want to be on this earth anymore. That's what the things that she finally said, right? So, if you've ever had somebody even talk about committing suicide, drop me an emoji, drop me a sad face, because this is a sad topic, but it's one that we need to talk about. Definitely. One last thing, displaying extreme mood swings. And I'm talking about, happy, hey, I'm dancing one month. Screw the world. Everybody, it's all your fault. It's everybody's fault. It's your fault. Mood swings. So all of these things combined can be warning signs of people wanting to commit suicide. And it's really sad. And I hate that we have to talk about it, but we do. Um, somebody that has actually thought about it. You just don't know it sometimes. And here's the tips though, for you to actually know about it and possibly help that person. Ask them. Ask the person if they have thought about dying or killing themselves. It's not going to put the idea in their head. It's already there. So if they're thinking about it already, they may or may not tell you. But ask them, and it puts a red alert in their mind. Oh, maybe they do care. Maybe he or she does actually care about me. Maybe I might be able to open up to them, because they even thought about me enough to ask the question. So ask the question. Listen. Listen without judgment. And I say this very pertinently, because I have several cousins that, if you even mention, oh, I think I want to kill myself, or oh my God, I'm having the worst year ever, and which 2020 definitely has been some of the worst years ever for some of the people that are around us. And some people it's been okay, and some people it's been steady, and nothing's really changed too much, except for they gotta order their groceries online. But this is real. You gotta listen without judgment. It's okay for them to talk and express their feelings, and if they don't feel that they're in a safe space, they won't tell you, and then you'll be crying at their funeral because you didn't allow them to express themselves. And sometimes they just needed an ear to listen. I'm having a bad day, I'm having a bad month, I'm having a bad year, and I'm having these bad thoughts in my head. But if I can't say it to anybody, then maybe I'll just go take this bottle of pills. Maybe I'll just go shoot myself in the head. Maybe I'll cut my wrist because they didn't have a support system and a community and a tribe. Stay. Don't leave that person alone. If that person says to you, I have thought about killing myself and that is what I'm thinking about today, you stay, and then you activate your listening skills, and maybe you get out a pen and paper and just write and ask them to journal how their thoughts and their feelings while you journal some of your thoughts and your feelings about what they're saying to you, because you want to try to get them out of that mind frame, or you want to get them to a mental health professional that's going to say, hey, what's going on? And they're going to pull them out of whatever they're going through, right? So drop me an emoji if you know that tribe is important. Tribe is so important because it is our community, it's those things that we hold on to. I don't know what I would do without my specific tribes around me. I'm a very strong person, but I need tribes around me. When I'm weak, they're strong. And when I'm strong, they're weak. And we feed upon each other. And this is suicide prevention. Because when we go into those dark, deep holes, there's always somebody to come help and pull us out. And if you're a believer, of course, you can always talk to God. But when you feel like you can't talk to God because you can't touch Him, sometimes He's not tangible. And sometimes when you're in that deep, dark hole, you want something tangible. You want that tribe, that support system. Make that person feel secure. Empty out anything that they could use to harm themselves. That means pills, knives, anything sharp, like anything that they could, guns, anything that they could possibly be thinking about utilizing to harm themselves. You just never know. And if you thought about it for 5.2 seconds that possibly could be used to harm themselves, then definitely remove those objects. If you're going to leave, remove those things. Take them with you, and take them. I would take the person with me. My sisters know, and y'all know I don't have real siblings, but I call them my sisters because they are my sisters. My sisters know I will climb in that bed with you in a heartbeat and stay with you until this passes. Cry, snot, whatever we have to do. And so, anyways, the last thing that I wanted to tell you is the suicide prevention line. It is 1-800-273-8255. Again, that number is 1-800-273-8255. Understand the risk factors. Understand that suicide is the second leading cause of death for young people from age 10 to 34. My LGBTQIA are at risk. Over 80% of them have been assaulted, threatened, or instantly victimized, and they think about killing themselves because we don't accept them. We don't accept them for who they are. Make a safety plan. If that person has told you that they are thinking about committing suicide, we may be able to get them to a mental health professional, but we still got to continue to do the work and be that person around them. So that's all I really wanted to talk to you about. Remember to support somebody today. Remember that you are in need of a tribe, especially in this quarantine and isolation. This is a rising topic right now, because especially those people that were already teeter-tottering on the brink of thinking about committing suicide, now a lot of them have been isolated. I know we've opened up a lot of things, but some people are still very terrified of COVID and Corona and the impact that it may have on them. So now what are they doing? They're inside, they're isolated, they're continuing to be isolated, and those thoughts start to go and rage in their head. So Know that, check on your strong friends, check on those that are introverts, and even though introverts are a little bit winning right now, they still having issues. Check on those extroverts that love to be outside, and they deal with a lot of things because they like to interact with people, and that's how they cope with whatever is messing with their head, and that's their therapy. People being around is their therapy. Check on your friends. Check on your family members. Check on your tribe. Check on your community. Again, that suicide prevention phone number is 1-800-273-8255. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I know that this live was a little heavy tonight, but this was on my heart, on my spirit. And being a relationship coach, it has everything to do because everything comes full circle. All right. Be blessed. And if you need something, hit me in the DMs, IMs, telephone numbers going across the screen. Have a great night.